us the courage of Jesus Christ, your Son, to face the coronavirus pandemic with trust, strength, compassion, and resiliency. Give us the grace of the Holy Spirit to free us from fear and anxiety so we may do actions of help and support and look forward to our healing with hope. We pray for the health workers, food liners, maintenance cleaners, logistics abler, government leaders, and volunteers who continuously come together to deliver our daily needs to survive. Guide us from this time of crisis. Preserve us in peace. Protect the weak and vulnerable and those who serve the society during this pandemic. This we ask and pray in Jesus' name, our Savior. Amen. Naghahatid saya sa mga Pinoy, mga kantang tatak Pinoy. Kahit nasan ka man, kami ay mapapakinggan. Streaming worldwide, the future of radio in Manila, California, and Hong Kong. This is V81 Radio.
Malayo ka man sa iyong pamilya, dito ay hindi ka nag-iisa. Kaya ito'y iyong hahanap-hanapin, dahil ito ang nagpapasaya sa atin. Ito'y mapapakinggan.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the program anchors and producers and do not necessarily reflect the policies and position of this station. Your ultimate source for Pinoy alternative music. All new, all the time. Here now is your technopreneur Charlie Diaz, together with alternative music disciple Hards Morrow. This is your new all Pinoy alternative music. New all Pinoy alternative music. Only here on V81 Radio, South Manila.
news from California, USA, Hong Kong, Japan, Malaysia, Taiwan, Thailand, and the Middle East, Europe, Australia, and Canada. And most especially to all the Pinoy music communities all around the country. So again, we would like to greet our partners. They are Code Disruptors Incorporated, which is the company of our co-anchor right now, Pards Moro, Involution Corporation, represented by Shirley D. Ocampo, Big Benta, of course, PRA as well, Rosemary Ong and Miss Madam Ebbs, V81 Radio Worldwide, Rolly Pagaspas and Raleigh Vargas, and Fiera de Manila's Norilyn Barbiera. But before we proceed, we would like to also highlight that V81 Radio is available in Facebook Live, in YouTube, and we have also a mobile app that you can listen and download. No, listen music streaming as well as the program itself while it's being broadcasted live. And before we proceed to our first segment, I would like to personally introduce to you my co-anchor Pards Morrow, which is a musician by heart, a lyricist, guitarist of a band, and of course, a very, very avid fan of new alternative music. Please welcome our Pards Morrow.
Hello, hello. Hi, Charlie. Charlie, magandang hapon.
Yes, hi. Medyo kinakabahan tayo ngayon kasi episode 1.
First episode 1, NAPALM. Pero excited din.
And this is, I think we're really in tune on this program because first and foremost, this is not just a program for us, but it's really a advocacy for us. One is a musician by profession, ikaw, plus of course doing other things. I was naman a very avid music fan way back when I was still very young, even before when I was teenager, and that's why I was looking at having this program to really push my advocacy for all Pinoy music.
Siguro yung advocacy na din natin kasi siguro part of it when we listen to the radio, syempre some people kontento na sila doon sa naririnig nila sa radio, which is pop music, and yung pinapatugtog nila is maganda rin naman, hindi ko naman sinasabi, no? Pero minsan if you want to parang look for other music other than yung pop music or mainstream music, minsan nahihirapan ka maghanap ng radio station, no? So siguro part of it kaya din nabuo natin itong NAPALM Radio is for that reason alone. So hindi ko na siguro preempt. I know you have a topic na related dito sa natin, first segment.
Okay. So yeah, tama ka doon Pards. Our advocacy of Nepal didn't really start originally from us. It was actually pushed by a radio station during the early 80s. And this is where I'm going to dwell on in the next couple of minutes about this station called DWXB, which is number 6.
Okay.
So WXB is known as WXB 102. It's DWXB in the FM radio frequency. It's the first all new wave music station in the Philippines.
Okay.
Kung maalala nila, the slogan was the station that dares to be different. And it operated only roughly about 6 years, from 82 to 87. And during this time, after nung na-cut short siya sa airwaves, it really reached a legendary status when it ceased broadcasting in the airwaves. So just to give you a view how it is, kasi bata pa naman ako during that time.
Oo.
Avid noon. I was living in Pasay, 1 kilometer away from the station.
Hmm.
And during the early 80s, all the radio stations are all in Quezon City. This
Mhm.
one is located in Donada Street near Rizal Commercial, yung Rizal Stadium, yung
Hmm,
Rizal
hmm, hmm,
Sports
hmm.
Complex, and
Okay.
De La Salle. There's a big house, 2-story big house, who has a gigantic antenna they put out in the roof. And it is only, it's not like a big radio station na maraming multiple repeaters
Hmm, hmm,
all over the Metro Manila.
hmm.
There's only one of it, and its power is very minimal.
Hmm.
And siguro you can, sabi nila, people from Quezon City cannot really get the signal that much because it's already too far from Pasay.
Hmm.
Somewhere in Las Piñas, yung mga nearby places lang,
Oo.
definitely not buong Metro Manila.
So in short, para siyang hindi traditional radio station wherein multiple sites, kaya sa probinsya, ganyan-ganyan. So, Pasay, yung reach niya, parang gano'n.
Oo, yung station
Oo,
niya na Pasay, tinayo siya sa
oo,
taas ng
oo,
bubong ng bahay.
oo.
And the thing there is, on the next slide, nagpapatugtog siya ng music na talagang during that time walang nagpapatugtog na iba, which is the new wave music.
Hmm.
And just to probably show you the second slide here, ito yung mga pinapatugtog niya, yung just try to imagine na none of these bands before, when DWX became in the market, none of these bands were known in the Philippines. You cannot buy any albums of these guys. You cannot hear anything. So, of course, walang internet, walang streaming,
Oo,
walang
tama. Walang internet. Ang napapandaan ko, 80s, when you listen to the radio, ang maririnig mo is, syempre, OPM. And then, syempre, yung mga mainstream music at that time. So, syempre, like Michael Jackson, di ba? So, syempre, Beatles, Paul McCartney. Pero yung new wave, napakinggan ko na siya parang around, siguro yung new wave ng mga Smiths, mga The Cure, napakinggan ko siya around siguro early 90s na or late 80s. So, during that time, yung radio station, mainstream talaga. OPM, yun.
So
Western
actually,
OPM, local OPM.
what DWXB did was, because it became so popular, yung mga tugtog niya talagang walang yung mga music selections niya were totally different from any other radio stations out there. Given na yung limited footprint niya, ang daming nagkaroon ng interest on that, lalo na yung mga following. So, pag nagtotro events, ng mga parties, mga ganun, mobile dance parties, andun lahat yung
Tama.
yung mga,
Ang maganda pa kasi dito, syempre, iba't ibang tao have different taste in music, di ba? So, meron talagang gusto ng pop, meron talagang gusto ng ballad, meron talagang gusto. But, there's a lot of that happening already sa mainstream, di ba? So, if you try to think of yung population na gusto naman ng new wave, or gusto ng alternative, or gusto ng rock, or gusto ng metal, very few radio stations yung nag-cater nun. So, siguro, sa 90s, radio stations like LA 105, RJ, NE 107, yun lang eh. Pero the rest ng radio stations are almost all ballad, all mainstream. So, I think itong DWXB at that time, although hindi ganun kalaki, like you said, nag-ooperate siya sa Pasay, pero if I try to look at it now, siguro yung NU107, LA105 might have parang siguro baka doon ang galing ang idea, parang yung nung DWXB. I'm not sure. Pero I'm glad that yung nag-exist yung ano na yun, yung radio station.
Okay, so Um, so what happened actually during that time is it WXB provided the platform for this unknown foreign
Mm,
bands to actually, probably parang display their music
mm,
around, and
mm,
people liked it. And
mm,
puwersa yung mga radio, yung mga music labels during that time. Hinahanap nila yung tugtog ng Smiths,
mm,
hinahanap nila yung tugtog ng The Cure. Napuwersa silang mag-sign up to the mga international
mm,
labels to reproduce here, to remarket
mm,
here
mm,
those bands into coming into mainstream.
mm,
And the next slide I will show you is these are the bands that started out with DWXB. Some of them became into mainstream, like the Dawn, but
mm,
these are the typical bands, for example, that actually was born out of this station. Because
mm,
kung ikaw merong banda and you think you're really good, but you don't have any venue to actually play your music, walang radio station na
mm, mm,
magpiling to vouch for you, definitely just send your demo, your cassette pa nga, i-send mo yung cassette mo and papatugtugin ng WXB, and
mm, mm,
people can actually put them, whether it's a good or it's bad, but definitely you will have
mm,
the air
mm,
that you wanted.
mm, mm,
So ganun na nangyari sa kanya. So in a way, WXB was, well, it was kind of cut short because of certain reasons
mm,
na ano siya kasi medyo na-sequestered siya during that time, kaya biglang na-abrupt yung kanyang operation noong 1987. But
mm,
safe to say yung legacy niya na ginawa from the Philippine music industry was so, shall we say, phenomenal,
mm,
that it actually gave birth and influenced some of the radio stations that you mentioned, like yung
mm,
NU17, yung
mm,
LA and stuff, for really pushing the music. But
mm,
just like I said, over time, medyo, of course, naging mainstream na ang lahat. Yung mga hindi shall we say, they didn't really went through the glass ceiling yet, na mga banda, these are the bands that we are trying to
mm,
really help out and support, so they would have a chance of becoming known in the
mm,
music industry in the Philippines.
mm, mm. Okay, okay. So, ibig sabihin, kasi yung picture kanina, merong mga bands doon na medyo familiar ako. Kasi, for example, like The Dawn, The Woods, The Jerks.
Yeah.
Nung time na nakikinig ko sa inyo 107, pinapatugtog din siya doon eh. So, does that mean nung time ni DWXB, these bands were able to go there, tas present their demo, at yung DWXB, pinatugtog nila yung local new wave natin. Tama ba?
Definitely so. And
Oh.
kasi yung XB noon, parang ano siya eh, kasi parang, I don't know if it's the right term to call it, pero parang cult, may cult following siya. So
Mhm.
once nagkakaroon ng mga malalaking yung mga dance events,
Mm.
yung mga new wave music events na gano'n,
Mm.
dahil sa ang sponsored noon WXB, nire-relay nila sa kanilang radio station live
Mm.
yung mga events na yon. Maraming mga bandang nagkaroon ng opportunity na, sige,
Mm.
I like to also try it. May banda tayo na hindi kilala, let me talk to them and give them 2 or 3 of our songs and see how it goes.
Mm.
So some of them, just like what you said, medyo umangat-angat na and naging known na, enough that they are being, that they can actually be heard on the radio stations like NU107 after the XBC's rate.
Okay.
Yun.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
So
So,
in a way, this is my inspiration in having napalm, and that's why I like to revive that situation we're in now. Of course, we're not getting, we're not trying to rediscover again foreign artists that were, alternative music ang kanilang
mm.
ang kanilang makeup. but more of the all Filipino. There are, I think, and I think you would agree as well. Marami pa ring Filipino musicians and artists ang hindi nabibigyan ng break for several or whatever reason. And we would like to highlight them. We would like to give them the airplay. We would like to give them the media exposure so that they can really, pitch, so to speak, their, how good they are, and for other listeners of our program as well as the 81 Radio mainstream, na they can hear the music and judge for themselves kung talagang this band is, worth having in the mainstream.
Siguro isang factor din, I think, is we're living in a different situation during the 80s. Walang internet, walang YouTube, walang Facebook. So definitely yung ginawa ng DWXB to import the music from UK, from US, yung mga new wave bands really helped a lot in showing yung that meron pang ibang music na available, no? Not just yung mainstream. So siguro for NAPALM radio, tama yung sinabi mo, no? This is another channel for unsigned bands. So to everyone out there who's listening, you have a band, you have a demo, you have an original music, may isa-send kaming link later on dito sa screen. You can send us your demos, you can send us your videos. Then we'll try to look into it. If you want to have you want to have a guesting dito sa we can talk about music, we can talk about your original compositions. Yun. Isa itong NAPALM for that purpose.
Exactly. And speaking about NAPALM, no? Of course, this is our first episode, and the first featured artist that we will be featuring in our program is Nina Virgin, based in, I think, Laguna.
Los Baños.
Yes. Los Baños, Laguna. So we will introduce them. We will talk. We'll talk about the band. All the band members, and how they started and how they actually, work out their band all throughout the very beginning to the current period. But before that, we will have to take a break and be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sige.
Magbabalik ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
Only here on V81 Radio, South Manila. Technology allows us to explore a variety of opportunities. So why not grab one for you? Kickstart your online business with Big Benta. Create an account, visit our store builder, then make your online shop. Be visible, gain customers, and run your business hassle-free. Plus, enjoy the support of our local merchandising team to maximize our platform. Make technology work for you with Big Benta, Pinoy e-commerce site made for you. After this pandemic, let's support the Filipino community. Buy local, visit local, go local. Para enjoy ang pakikinig sa V81 Radio kahit saan, we are now on your Amazon Echo devices. Just say, Alexa, play V81 Radio at i-enjoy ang inyong mga paboritong Pinoy music 24/7. Sabihin lang, Alexa, play V81 Radio. May items ka na gustong ibenta? Or planning to buy something specific? Visit PinoyAds.ph, a free online classified ads na available to all. Post an ad para sa item that you want to sell. Or browse through the listing to find out what you're looking for. Connect with the community to explore, discover, buy and sell. Be the boss of every transaction sa PinoyAds.ph. After this pandemic, let's support the Filipino community. Buy local, visit local, Go Local! Kabayan, naho-homesick ka ba? I-download na ang aming mobile app at mag-enjoy sa mga kantang tatak Pinoy and feel like you're home. The V81 Radio mobile app, available in the App Store and Google Play Store. V81 Radio mobile app, free now, free forever. Tunog Pinoy, Tatak Pinoy.
The future of radio.
This is your all-hits, all-Pinoy internet radio station. This is V81 Radio Worldwide.
Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man, ito'y mapapakinggan.
Balikan na natin ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
Only here on V81 Radio, South Manila.
All right, welcome back, Digital Pinoys, and of course, my partner Parts.
Okay.
Okay, so at this segment, of course, we will have to introduce now our featured artist of the week, Nina Virgin, and I think you're the best person to actually introduce them and get along into this segment because you know them personally. So take it away, Pards.
Okay. Thank you, Charlie. Okay. This first band is our first guest, no, dito sa NAPALM Radio. Okay, the band name is called Nina Virgin. They're from Los Baños, no. So the band members, we start with vocals and drums. Mr. Jose Carlo Frio. For guitars, we have Ed Baroga. For bass guitar, we have Kay Escoba. And the second guitar, Carol Babula. Okay. Din, nandito na ba sila? Yun. Okay. Hello. Hi. Hi, Carla. Hi, Kay.
Hi po.
Hello.
Okay naman po.
Okay. Sige. So, Nina Virgin is a band I met in Los Baños, no? So Mr. Carlo Frio owns a rehearsal studio in Los Baños. So yung mga taga Los Baños dyan na may banda, pumunta kayo doon. Malapit sa ano yun, Carlo? Anong
LB Square.
LB Square. Yeah, malapit sa LB Square. So
LB Square mismo.
So pangalan ng studio is also Nina Virgin, tama ba? Rehearsal studio. Okay.
Nina Virgin Band Studio.
Yan, okay. Ayun. So let's start with the first question. Bakit Nina Virgin?
Okay.
What's the name? Si
Ako
Kay ba
po,
nag-isip
joke
ito?
lang. Si Kuya
Sige,
Carlo po
nag-isip.
talaga nag-isip.
Ano kasi yan, nung college ako, meron akong barkada. Lagi kaming nakikita after midnight pa kasi tumatakas ako sa bahay namin. So, pinangalanan ko for yung pangalan ng grupo namin, Midnight Cabinet. Kasi nga lagi kaming after 12 pa nakikita. Pero merong kami mga pet name lahat. So isa doon si Nina Virgin. Si Nina, Tapos Nina Virgin yung pangalan niya. Inadapt ko na lang doon. Mas gusto
Oo.
nila yun actually yung sila nagpangalan ng banda. So doon nakuha.
Okay, so Nina is
So
pangalan ng friend mo, tama ba?
Nina is a
Or
real
name lang niya?
person.
Okay.
Hindi, Nina talaga. Nasa Dubai ata siya ngayon.
Hindi siya part ng band.
Hindi siya part, friend ko lang siya.
Okay. So, nakita ko kasi dito yung ano ninyo, setup ninyo. So ikaw, Carlo, is doing vocals and drums. Tama ba?
Yes.
Konti lang yung nakakagawa nun eh. Hindi ko alam kung aware ka, pero sino ba?
Bihira.
Parami to, alam ko. Yung
Marami
babae,
Nasa Eagles.
Eagles ba? Tama ba? Or
Oo.
marami kasing singer sa Eagles eh.
Pero yung
Main
kumanta
vocal.
nung Stairway to Heaven na yun. Hindi, yung parang
The Stairway to Heaven is
sikat nila.
Phil Collins.
Highway.
Okay.
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins, drummer din. Okay. So, ang isang question ko, kasi meron iba din ako na-meet eh. Sa live performance, alam ko mahirap gawin yun eh. Kasi, especially kung wala kang mic na nakakabit sa, ano tawag doon? Parang lapel type mic, di ba?
Lapel, oo.
Paano mo din
Mahirap
i-discard
pag nakalapel. Pag nakalapel kasi, may mga times na hindi ka makakaiwas eh. So pagka andito yung mic mo, pwede kang umiwas na gano'n. Mahirap din, practice talaga. Practice.
So ang ginagamit mo is traditional, yung parang may
meron akong sariling mic stand lagi.
Okay. So yung may bale na mic stand,
boom
mic. Okay.
Boom mic.
Okay. So live perform kasi sa recording walang problema eh. You can record the drums in different time, di ba? Pero sa live, medyo challenge yun.
Practice talaga, wala. Practice.
Okay. So, sayang
16 years of practice.
16 years. Okay.
16 years ang Nina Virgin na, 16 years.
Okay. Pero 16 years, sige, mamaya, tatanungin natin yan. So, I have a question for Kay. Tama ba? Bass guitar si Kay. Bass guitarist ka. Tama ba?
Yes po.
Okay. Bass guitar kasi when you talk about alternative music, different genres yan eh na medyo away from mainstream. So when we say alternative, medyo malawak yung genres under alternative. So andyan yung metal, andyan yung grunge, andyan yung ska, andyan yung reggae or aggressive reggae, metalcore. Pumapasok yung lahat dyan eh. But there are instances na yung music from alternative or yung underground or yung indie tumatagos sa mainstream. There are bands like Linkin Park, di ba? Linkin Park was underground before they were famous. Nirvana, na grunge Seattle band before, pero tumagos sila sa mainstream to the extent na when you look at the charts, there is the mainstream like Michael Jackson, ganyan, na-surpass niya yun. So, may mga times na yung music from the alternative, from the underground, tumatagos, no? Pero if you look at it, kahit saang genre, medyo konti yung babae. I mean, siguro. So, di ba? Tama ba, Kay?
Hindi naman.
Kadalasan, lalo na pag metal is medyo puro lalaki. Di ba?
Yes po.
Tayong
dalawa naman kami. Yung
yan nga eh. Dalawa kayo sa banda.
Guitars ay girl. Yes.
Konti lang yung, I could think of medyo the course, di ba? Ano pa ba? Locally, medyo Sugar Hiccup, ano pa ba?
General Luna.
General Luna.
Urban Dub.
Urban Dub. Sandwich.
Babae, di ba? Sandwich, ano ba? Bago. Yung bagong sandwich.
May old.
Okay, so yung tanong ko is kay Kay, meron bang naka-experience? Like for example, hindi naman parang, siguro konting discrimination. Like for example, dahil konti yung babae dun sa genre na to or alternative, meron ka bang parang experience some sort of discrimination dahil babae ka or dahil ganito or wala naman?
Hindi, wala. Sobrang welcoming ng scene nung pumasok ako kasi nag-start ako recently lang, siguro mga 2012, 2013.
Hmm.
Tapos, sa Nina Virgin Band Studio na agad ako. Tapos,
Okay.
ayun. Tapos, tapos, okay naman. Sila nagturo sa akin kung paano mag-bass, kung paano tumugtog.
Si Carlo ba nagturo
Hanggang,
sa'yo? Nag-bass?
Hindi.
sila. Yung,
Ako ba?
bassist ng
Hindi,
Nina
si
Virgin
Jason.
dati.
Okay.
Yung,
Si
yung
Jayton.
pinaltan niya.
So ilang years ka na nag-bass?
Siguro nga 7 years.
7 years. Tagal-tagal na rin, Tagal-tagal
Pero
na
wala
rin.
namang discrimination. Very welcoming sila. Ay, yung scene. Sa LB, lalo na. Kasi
Oh.
marami naman local bands na maraming may babae na members na hindi lang vocals kasi usually ng mga babae 'di ba vocals sila pero sa LB kasi marami
Focus
na
sa
ng
keyboards.
bands. Sa LB marami ng bands na girl yung guitars, lead guitars, tapos basics kaya hindi naman nakaka-discriminate.
So yung music ng Nina Virgin, how do you classify that? Anong ano yan? In terms of genre, anong
Pinoy OPM.
OPM, medyo grungy ba?
Pinoy rock.
Rock. Oo, Pinoy rock.
Classic,
Pinoy
classic
rock. Pinoy
or,
rock.
or,
Ganun.
or simply, okay. So yung band started with sino ba nito? Yung how did it start itong Nina Virgin?
16 years ago, si Kuya Carlo po talaga.
2004.
2002?
Meron 4.
2004. Okay.
Meron kasing akong parang bisita dito na meron akong maliit na studio sa bahay before. Tapos may mga nagpa-practice dito mga isang buong batch sa
Hindi
Cytex
pa yan
mga
yung
20.
Ibang studio pa yan. Nasa ibang studio to. You're talking about
Actually ito yung studio na naging yung professional studio.
Okay.
In-upgrade ko na. So may nagpa-practice dito mga bata. And meron dito yung isang member na nagja-jam kami lagi kasi maaga siyang pumupunta rito eh. So every time nagpa-practice sila, nagja-jam kami. Pag alis nung batch nila, nagpa-practice pa rin kami. Doon nabuo. Nagkaroon kami ng banda. Nag-start kami mabuo.
Pero si Lakay na to, iba ba to?
Hindi pa, ano pa to? Iba pa to.
Way back po yan. Way back.
Ibang members pa. So yung members na ngayon, yan, kasama sila Lakay, kasama sila
to? Sobrang ano na to, ibang generation na. Siguro
nakailang
na.
Wow, dami.
Nakamaraming palit na siya band member.
Okay. Pero si Carlo, si Carlo lang ang original.
Natira.
Sana lang natirang original.
Okay. Pero sa band, sino nagsusulat ng kanta?
Si Kuya Carlo.
Mostly ako. Pero recently, nagtutulungan na kaming halos lahat.
So you write lyrics, tama ba?
Lyrics and music before.
Lyrics
pero
and music.
Itong past few months, nag-collab na kami ng 4.
Okay, so other band members gumagawa na rin ng music, tama ba?
Pero ako pa rin lahat ng lyrics.
Okay. So, yung sa, so in terms of genre, nabanggit nyo is rock. Rock music, diba? Or sabihin natin alternative, OPM. In terms of influences, ano yung influence? I'm sure iba-ibang band members have different influences. To start with Carlo, anong influences mo? Anong pinapakinggan mo before na that led you or baka influenced the way you write or the way you write your music?
Yung music namin actually heavily influenced yung mga banda nung araw. The Dawn, After Image,
Okay, okay.
ano pa ba?
Ayan.
Yung banda ni Cutie,
Cutie.
si Ago Agimat.
Okay.
So,
Agaw-gimat. Okay.
ang kanta na lahat ng namin, ang original composition sa amin ay 100% Tagalog.
Okay.
Dahil nung araw, 'di ba, puro naman talaga OPM, puro mostly heavy airplay ang Tagalog.
Oh.
Kaya ngayon, sa
Okay,
modern
okay.
naman influence ko, Foo Fighters at saka Red Hot Chili
Okay.
Peppers
Okay.
sa drums.
Okay. Okay.
Ayan, sige.
Si Kay naman, si Kay.
Tama. Wala akong hindi. Nina Virgin, influence. Na before, alternative ako. E-heads ako. E-heads, para kaya ni Edgar,
Local
Slapshot.
alternative. Okay.
Yan, yun influence ko.
Sa foreign?
Music. Sa foreign, Linkin Park. Ano pa? Nirvana. Oasis. Mga ganun.
Okay. So, kapag halimbawa, kasi yung influences nyo medyo, din kumbaga, medyo same yung influences. So, for example, nagsusulat kayo ng kanta or nagsusulat kayo ng music, lumalabas din ba yun influences? Or for example, yung napakinggan nyo before, yun ba yung parang sa inyo, yung ba yung lumalabas din? Or like for example, si Carlo, The Dawn, di ba? So, ibig sabihin ba yung original
maraming
music nyo
nagsasabi
may
na
tunog The Dawn or tunog
medyo.
Okay.
Yung mga matatandang nakarinig, yung mga ka-age ko, sasabihin nila parang modern na doon. Kasi nga parang yun yung pinapakinggan ko nung araw. Mostly yung genre parang ganun din. Pero hindi naman kopya-kopya. Parang katunog lang.
Okay. So, hindi naman kayo nagkakaroon ng problems kasi when we talk of influences, si Kay kasi is medyo yung binanggit niyang banda medyo nasa 90s mid-90s, late 90s. Si Carlo naman nasa 80s Medyo pareho kami nito ng So in terms of for example, gumagawa kayo ng kanta, nagko-collab kayo, di ba? Nabanggit ni Carlo medyo siya. Hindi lang si Carlo yung nagsusulat ngayon ng music at ng lyrics, na-involved na yung ibang banda. Meron ba kayong parang, paano yun? Dahil different yung influences nyo, nakakatulong ba siya or nakakagulo ba siya or hindi, sabi ni Carlo, hindi ganyan. or meron bang ganong sana?
Hindi, actually,
Hindi naman.
Sige.
Ikaw
Actually, yung parang pinaka-binding namin sa music namin, basta rock, basta medyo mabigat-bigat ng konti, hindi naman maingay. Basta maganda yung melody, maganda yung tunog niya. Basta rock talaga. Generally, pag rock, wala kami problema doon.
Okay.
Nagkakasundo kami lahat.
So, halimbawa, gumawa si Kay ng bassline. Tapos, sarili niyang interpretation. Kumbaga, hahayaan mo na si Kay gumawa ng sarili niyang bassline. Tama ba?
Actually, yung mga originals namin before, na nilagyan niya ng sarili niyang take, tapos yun dumikit. Kasi nawala siya sa band after siyang tapos bumalik lang siya recently. Pero yung nag-stick pa rin yung ginawa niya. Tinuro namin doon sa mga naging bahista. Ibig sabihin, magaling yan.
In terms of, kasi nabanggit mo kanina, nakailang palit na ng banda, tapos si Kay umalis, tapos bumalik. Involved ba dito yung school? Involved ba dito yung trabaho? Or
Family. Nagka-baby ako kasi. Tapos, nag-stop ako. Tapos, recently, tinap ulit ni Kuya Carlo kasi wala daw silang basis. So, medyo okay naman na. Kaya, yun, pumayag ako. Tsaka gusto ko naman.
Okay. So yung kumbaga, nababalance mo ngayon yung between family and tugtog. Regular gigs ba? Nagkakaroon ka regular gigs?
Meron.
Recently, bago mag-lockdown or bago mag-ECQ.
Parang halos sa UP Las Bañas, so Feb Fair. Nakatugtog. Okay.
Very active yung band nung nakaraang 3 buwan.
So sabihin natin
Okay
in a month, meron kayong at least once a week, ganyan, twice a week,
One to 3 gigs a month.
a
a
month.
month. Saan to? Saan kayo pwede
Puro-
mapanood?
Puro Maynila. Usually, ano nga ba yung
Paranaque.
Paranaque, Makati, and
Makati.
Makati. Saan sa Makati? Anong ano?
Minsan sa Sagiho, kadalasan sa Mang Rudy.
Okay. Mang Rudy's, magkalapit lang yan, di ba? Gio Street, tapos Mang
Sa
Rudy's.
kabila.
Kabilang
Okay.
street.
Okay. O yun. So if yung sa mga nakikinig, if you want to listen to Nina Virgin live, yun. Wala, may upcoming gigs ba kayo?
Nagpo-post naman kami.
Okay. Baka
Meron kami mga na-postpone nga dahil nga sa ECQ, pero
yun lang.
regular
Meron ba
naman
kayong
kami nag-ano.
Facebook page na kung saan yun, baka pwede mong sa anong Facebook page nyo, Carlo?
Okay.
Nina Virgin LB. Facebook.
Nina Virgin LB.
Nina Virgin LB.
Okay, Facebook. So yun. So doon nila makikita yung schedules nyo, tama ba? Kung yung upcoming gigs. Okay, sige. Okay. Okay. Ayan, this is Charlie ulit. Okay, Charlie, baka may questions ka?
May question lang ako. Assuming na matapos na tong COVID, do you guys plan the same way na magpo-perform kayo twice a month doon pa rin sa mga venues, or what is the plan of the band moving forward? Kung meron kayong plan na malaki for the next 6 to 12 months.
Ang plano ay ganun pa rin, gig pa rin sa labas, pero dahil dito sa ECQ, parang na-realize namin na mag-plan kami na magre-release kami ng mga bagong kanta through sa yung meron kasi kami live jam before. Mga every month siguro bagong kanta, ganun. Sa Facebook page na lang namin muna. Para doon sa mga hindi nakakapanood, makikita nila mga originals namin sa page. Gagawa kami ng mga bago, tapos ilalagay namin doon.
So sa Nina Virgin, is this parang kind of parang sideline nyo? Tama ba? So after work or after family, ito yung parang pastime nyo? Performing?
Stress reliever.
Lahat kami.
Okay.
Oo.
Si Kuya Carlo, life niya ta. Kasi nasa studio siya.
Hanap buhay pa yan.
Okay. I think before we end the segment, bago tayo pumunta sa pinaka most awaited segment ng programa, which is really trying to hear what Nina Virgin is all about, their kind of music. We'll have to pause for a few breaks, and when we come back, we will feature 3 popular songs of Nina Virgin, of course, original composition nila, and we would like to hear from our viewers, from our listeners, what do you think about their music? So we will be right back.
Ayos.
Magbabalik ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
Only here on V81 Radio, South Manila. Technology allows us to explore a variety of opportunities. So why not grab one for you? Kickstart your online business with Big Benta. Create an account, visit our store builder, then make your online shop. Be visible, gain customers, and run your business hassle-free. Plus, enjoy the support of our local merchandising team to maximize our platform. Make technology work for you with Big Benta, Pinoy e-commerce site made for you. After this pandemic, let's support the Filipino community. Buy local, visit local, go local. Para enjoy ang pakikinig sa V81 Radio kahit saan, we are now on your Amazon Echo devices. Just say, Alexa, play V81 Radio at i-enjoy ang inyong mga paboritong Pinoy music 24/7. Sabihin lang, Alexa, play V81 Radio. You've got space? Be a host at BK's. Let that room, condo unit, resort, hotel, or event space bring in profit for you. Have those rented out for a short-term vacation or long-term stay. Earn while offering your space to be someone's home away from home or an area to make new memories. Only at BK's. Log on to bks.ph. Now, after this pandemic, let's support the Filipino community. Buy local. Visit local. Go local. Kabayan, nahuhomesick ka ba? I-download na ang aming mobile app at mag-enjoy sa mga kantang tatak Pinoy and feel like you're home. The V81 Radio mobile app, available in the App Store and Google Play Store. V81 Radio mobile app, free now, free forever. Balikan na natin ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
Only here on V81 Radio, South Manila.
Right, welcome back. Okay, so this is the segment that we are going to really, this is the highlight of the program, really, to listen. And if we had a real studio, like, the walang COVID or anything, we could have actually asked the band to play live music on a studio, the V81 Radio Studio, South Manila. But since we have the COVID situation, of course we can't. But we're trying to do the next best thing for the time being, which is to play their music live. Well, no, not live, but recorded, and let's see the reaction of the people who are watching or listening to the music. What do they think about it? So I think it's time for us to play the first song. So Dean, play the first song, and let's all listen to it.
Malapit na tayong magpaalam. Siguro hindi mo lang alam, pareho na tayong may dinaramdam. Ngunit bigyan mo naman ng sapat na dahilan, maulit pa sanang muli ang tamis ng nakaraan. Bakit nagkaiba na tayo ng daan? Wala na bang ibang paraan? Hindi na mamatatang sa suyuan. Ngunit bigyan mo naman ng sapat na dahilan. Ilang taon din nagkalaan, di ka ba nanghihinayang kapag ibigay lahat sa'yo kapag nagmamahal ako? Walang tinatago. Ngunit sa bukod nararamdaman kahit sa isang huling kasiyahan? Hindi na ba mapagbibigyan? Hindi na ba kayang kalimutan ang lahat ng dahilan na iyong pag-alisan? Bigyan naman ang pag-asa dahil mahal na mahal kita. Kapag umibig ako, ibigay lahat sa'yo. Kapag nagmamahal ako, walang tinatago.
Ngunit saan mo napunta? Lahat iyong pinapaliwala.
Bigyan naman ang pag-asa dahil mahal na mahal na mahal na mahal kita.
So what was that? Anong title ng first song nila?
Nasa na sila, no? Kasama ba si Natal? Kasama pa ba natin sila, Carlo?
Hello.
Ayun, yun. Ayun. Okay.
Carlo,
Yeah.
so what is the title of that song?
Ang title nun ay Philip Morris. Philip Morris.
Parang Philip Morris.
Oh, pero Philip Morris. Kasi andun yun ang parang pinaka-theme ng buong kanta, yung pinipilit.
Okay.
Philip Morris. Okay.
Philip Morris.
Okay.
Personally, I think the song is good. It has a good, beat. It has a good flow to it. Lalo na yung lyrics and yung nagbabatuhan kayo ng
Carol.
Ba yung isa?
yeah.
Carol.
Si Carol. Sayang nga lang wala sila Carol dito tsaka yung mga ibang two of your band members, pero I'm sure given that I would really like to see how you guys perform live. So probably one of my checklist na
May next. Pwede pa naman next time.
Oh.
Definitely.
Pag may bagong, lalo na pag nakagawa na kayo ng mga bagong, may gusto kayo i-promote na bagong music, pwede rin. Question. Si Carol, tama ba yung isa nagkumakanta? So yung lyrics nun, yung part mo is ikaw nagsulat. Yung part ni Carol is siya din nagsulat, tama ba? Or
Hindi, ako lahat yun.
nag-usap lang kayo na sagutan yung part ng
Oo,
kanta.
maganda kasi na parang yung lalaki at babae nagbabatuhan ng lyrics.
Saka
Andun yung parang
medyo bihira siya ngayon eh. Walang masyadong gumagawa nun eh. I mean, meron pero hindi dito sa alternative eh. I think isa sa mga doon.
Usually duet lagi pagka babae at lalaki, duet lagi.
And hindi parating
dito,
ganun. Like for example, Evanescence sumingit lang konti, di ba? Ano pa ba?
Siya talaga si Carol talaga yung backup vocalist. Halos lahat siya yung nagba-backup.
May isa pang country band na sagutan din eh. Ano tawag dito? Kalimutan ko ano eh. Country siya. Lady Antebellum. Ayan.
Lady Antebellum.
Pero alam ko tatlo sila kumakanta eh. Dalawa lang yung na-feature. Si Kay, kumagba-backup din ba?
Ayaw ko.
Ayaw. Tinuturan na namin eh. Ayaw, nahihiya daw siya.
Pinakinggan ko yung music eh. Hindi ko alam kung naging influence nyo. Pero yung pagkanta, medyo parang naalala ko parang Sugar Free. Naging influence niyo ba Sugar Free or Itchy Worms?
Oo nga po. Oo, mga ganun.
Okay.
Mga ganun nga. Malaki influence pala. Hindi ko lang nasabi pero sila yung recent na ano
Kasi
talaga.
Sugar Free is taga Las Bañas din. Di ba? Tama ba? Si
Oo, si
Ebe din siya.
Ebe. Oo.
And then yung theme ng kanta ni Ebe is medyo ganun din eh. Medyo hugot ng konti. Medyo ballad na. Pati yung way. Sige.
Sa amin, puro hugot, pero medyo rock yung ano niya, yung dating. Lalo na yung mga following songs, pakinggan niya, puro rock.
Yeah.
Pero sobrang hugot.
Okay. So, mentioning about the following songs, let's go to song number 2 para medyo makita natin uli yung
Okay.
yung ano.
Carlo, anong title nitong song?
Ano ba yan?
So, na-play na. Dali.
Yung sa isang gabing alaala.
Okay. So, yung pangatlo, yun yung So Good. Tama ba?
So Good,
So, ang title nito ay isang...
SIGA. Ang acronym ay sa isang gabing.
Isang gabing alaala.
Okay, sige. Let's hear it.
Okay. Dean, can you play the second song?
Natapos ang lahat sa'yo, parang wala pa rin nagbago. Binuksan mo ang pintuan, nakapit kang nagsutan. Nagkasundo nga ba tayo? Baguhin ang pag-ibig na to, lalo lang humirap ang lahat. Pinagsadya ko ba ang sugat? Sabi mo, mahal mo pa ako. Pero bakit ngayon iwalay naman tayo? Ipaglalaban ko hanggang kamatay ang pag-ibig mo. Kahit na maubos pang lakas, ikaw pa rin hanggang sa wakas. Ipaglalaban ko hanggang kamatay ang pag-ibig mo. Kahit na maubos pang lakas, ikaw pa rin hanggang sa wakas. Ngayon ako'y namumuhaw sa pagkawalay mong araw-araw. Mahirap ang laging ganito, di matanggap na ika'y lumayo. Sa isip ko ika'y namatay, ngunit sa puso buhay na buhay. Binigyan man kita ng laya, nararamdamay di magdadaya. Sabi mo, mahal mo ako. Pero hanggang ngayon, iwalay pa rin tayo. Paglalaban ko hanggang kamatay ang pag-ibig mo. Kahit na maubos pa ang lakas, ikaw pa rin hanggang sa wakas. Ipaglalaban ko hanggang kamatay ang pag-ibig mo. Kahit na maubos pa ang lakas, ikaw pa rin hanggang sa wakas. Laban ko hanggang kamatayan. Pag-ibig mo kahit na maubos pa ang lakas, ikaw pa rin hanggang sa wakas. Paglalaban laban ko hanggang kamatay ang pag-ibig mo. Kahit na maubos pa ang lakas, ikaw pa rin ang nasa kahit na maubos pa ang lakas, ikaw pa rin ang nasa kahit na maubos pa ang lakas, ikaw pa rin hanggang sa wakas.
So, actually, after that second song, no, walang kaduda-duda what Nina Virgin's music is characterized. It's really a rock, talagang really good rock, Filipino rock.
Oh, mukhang mas nagustuhan ko tong isa, tong bago. Parang dito lumalabas yung influence ng The Don eh. Oh. Oh. Ang naggigitara, sino ba to? Si Carol o si Ed?
Yung lumang no.
Sino nag-lead dito?
Yung pa yung luma pang
Bakit
gitarista namin yan. Pero
Okay.
oo.
Hindi na siya part, iba-iba na to. Ibang-iba. Hindi na siya part ng band ngayon, tama ba?
Ibang
Currently.
ibang generation. Wala na,
Okay.
nasa abroad na.
Okay.
Si Mr. Chris Bandoy.
Yung song reminds me of The Don, di ba? Kapati yung lead eh. The Don, yung unang lead guitarist ng The Don, si Teddy Diaz. Tama ba?
Parang
Teddy.
gano'n,
Oh,
tama.
Malikot. No. Si Kane, naalala mo pa ba yun, Kay? Nabuto mo ba yun? Hindi na.
Kilala ko The Dawn, pero hindi ko kilala yung members.
Bagong The Don.
Si Teddy Diaz.
Oh, okay.
Yung bago.
Oh. So yung bagong The Don kasi medyo iba na yung lineup eh. Sabagay si Buddy Zabala lang ng Eraserheads yung na-add sa kanila eh. Hindi ko lang may bagong lineup eh. Okay, but yun, yung kanta reminds me of The Don. Pero iba din yung bassline dito ni Kay eh. Dun sa unang kanta, medyo malikot eh. Naging influence mo ba ang urban dub?
At some point, oo. Galing basis nun eh.
Oo nga. Medyo nare-remind ako doon sa unang
Magaling ka rin.
So ngayon, sino nag-lead sa inyo? Is it Carol o si Ed?
Pareho po
Si
sila.
Carol yung talagang lead. Pero
Okay,
marami kasing sabay. Oo.
Sabay,
Ang tawag namin,
meaning
guitar 1,
harmonics.
guitar 2. Oo.
So nagpapalitan sila pag
Hindi
nag-rhythm
lead,
yung isa, nag-rhythm yung isa, nag-lead yung isa. Pag nag-lead yung isa, vice versa sila. Okay.
Pero
Tapos kay nag-lead din.
maraming sabay. Ayaw.
Dapat medyo minsan magli-lead ka din kay parang bilisihan type na Mr. Big.
Yung bagong
Dating
song.
na.
Yung bagong
Okay.
song.
Oo, marami. Maraming malupit na bassline.
So
Yung
ito
mga
ay
bago.
So ang title ng song is Siga, Isang Gabing Alaala. Tama ba?
Sa isang gabing alaala.
Okay. What's the story about behind the song? Paano nabuo tong kantang to?
Ano yan yung sisiga? Ano yan yung ex ko yan?
Ex niya.
Okay.
Oh, yun, yung lahat ng lyrics doon para doon.
Anong pangalan?
Siga.
Anong ex mo?
Siga mismo.
Yun yung pangalan niya.
Okay, Siga. Okay. So, ano message ba nitong song na to? Ano ba to? Parang broken heart song ba to?
Halos lahat naman ng mga compositions sa amin.
Pag nagsusulat ba, mas madaling magsulat kapag on your part, mas madali kang magsulat pag medyo painful yung memory or may hugot yung memory.
Oo, saglit lang, mga 1 minute lang meron na.
Bumubuhos yung sulat kapag mas masakit.
Oo.
Okay. Pero hindi naman recent to. Matagal na to.
Hindi, matagal na yan, matagal na yan.
Encapsulate mo lang yung feeling na ng gano'n. Pero
Oo.
kailan ba ito nasulat? Dati pa? Matagal na ba
Mga
itong
matagal na.
Okay.
10 years na.
Okay. Matagal na rin. Okay.
So I think we should go to the third song. The
Third
third
song. Okay.
song ng Nina Virgin.
Okay. Ito ba yung good?
So good. Yan yung latest.
And most recent. Ay.
Okay.
Oo. Involved na
Okay.
kami lahat dyan.
Sige.
Let's live.
Okay.
Di na pala kailangan ang lahat ng ating pinaglalaban para sa iyo'y kasalanan. Ang pag-ibig natin walang iwanan. Kala ko sabi mo hindi tayo susuko. Kala ko sabi mo di tayo magbabago. Kaya sugod, sugod ng sugod, laban ang laban, di na pala kailangan. Sugod, sugod ng sugod, laban ang laban, pag-ibig na kasalanan. Yeah! Sugod, laban, hindi ko na kinaya nang sinabi mo ika'y lalayo na. Parang wala na lahat ng biyaya. Saan ba iba pala ang iyong biyaya? Kala ko sabi mo hindi tayo susuko. Kala ko sabi mo di tayo magbabago. Kaya sugod, sugod ng sugod, laban na laban, di na pala kailangan. Yeah! Sugod, sugod ng sugod, laban na laban, pag-ibig na kasalanan. Yeah! Sugod, laban,
Okay. So, one thing na
Ayun.
sa tatlong kanta ng Nina Virgin, lahat ng title hindi siya exactly nandun sa kanta. So itong Sugod, Sugod is actually, that title is really so good.
Mhm.
So yun ang tatandaan ko lagi sa Nina Virgin. They have a different way of putting the title of their song.
Din siya, parang kuwela siya eh. Tingin ko si Carlo nag-iisip nito eh.
Tama.
Oo. Ang medyo iba to dun sa unang dalawa, eh. Yung unang dalawa kasi is more of parang hindi naman siya contemporary, pero more of, classic rock siguro.
Bakit?
Pero ito parang ano, eh, ang naalala ko dito parang
70s.
VST, 70s
Oo.
rock, gano'n, gano'n.
Oo.
Which is bumabalik din sa actually ngayon dahil, Four of Spades, 'di ba? Ah,
Ah,
yung gano'n, 'di ba? Yung gano'ng music, gano'ng porma, medyo bumabalik siya. Hindi ko alam kung ano or, kung anong, kung pero konti lang din naman. Which also reminds me of another band, Orange and Lemon's, Hotdog,
Oo.
pero hindi naman siya purely gano'n, 'no? So, anong ano naman ito, so sino nakikinig sa inyo? So aside from Carlo, si Kay ba nakikinig ka rin ba 70s rock, gano'n?
VST. Pero not
VST.
so much.
So baseline mo medyo ginaya mo do'n, medyo naka-pattern do'n, tama ba?
Baseline siguro sa recent na.
Okay.
Four of Spades, ganyan.
Okay, okay.
Doon na siya
Okay.
nakapat.
Oh, pero may mga resemblance din naman. I mean, Four of Spades, nandun din, eh, nandun din sa ano na 'yan, sa genre, 70s rock. Yeah. Charlie, meron akong, question,
Actually, ano eh, just looking over the music of mahaba-haba na rin pala yung band, yung timeline ng band na Nina Virgin. Their music is good. Siguro I personally think they have a good composition, and kung dadamihan pa nila yung composition and the similar quality or even better, I think they could really make something out of a serious push of Nina Virgin out in the mainstream. Definitely merong brighter future ang Nina Virgin, given a little bit of support from us, from everybody who is into alternative music. Definitely there is. So
siguro ano, paano ba? Since ayan, online tayo, opportunity niya rin siguro 'to, aside from Facebook, na nabanggit niyo kanina, meron pa ba kayong ibang mina-maintain na site or ano where, other people can, listen to your music or, check on your gig schedules? Meron pa ba kayong ibang ano?
Okay.
Or baka Carlo, gusto mo i-promote yung ano mo, yung rehearsal studio mo sa Los Baños? Oo.
Bago doon, meron po kaming mga songs na sa Spotify. Mga 5 songs ata. So, pwede nyo
Spotify.
pong i-stream yun. Spotify.
So, ang
Yung-
Spotify, Nina Virgin din, yung ita-type
Aba,
or yung ano?
Just type Nina Virgin. Nina Virgin, one word. Nina Virgin.
Okay.
Lahat
Spotify.
ng songs na napakinggan nyo today nasa Spotify.
Okay.
Correct.
So, upcoming gigs, wala? Or ito ba yung mga na hindi na
Na-cancel. Cancelled.
Maka-cancel eh. Pero, yun nga. Pero
Okay.
dadamihan na namin ang gig namin pag natapos na yung...
Okay.
I think before we proceed further, we will probably pause for one more break. After this, then we'll just thank our featured artists and the entire team who comprises Nina Virgin and their music. Thank you.
Okay.
Magbabalik ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
Only here on V81 Radio, South Manila. Technology allows us to explore a variety of opportunities. So why not grab one for you? Kickstart your online business with Big Benta. Create an account, visit our store builder, then make your online shop. Be visible, gain customers, and run your business hassle-free. Plus, enjoy the support of our local merchandising team to maximize our platform. Make technology work for you with Big Benta, Pinoy e-commerce site made for you. After this pandemic, let's support the Filipino community. Buy local, visit local, go local. Para enjoy ang pakikinig sa V81 Radio kahit saan, we are now on your Amazon Echo devices. Just say, Alexa, play V81 Radio at i-enjoy ang inyong mga paboritong Pinoy music 24/7. Sabihin lang, Alexa, play V81 Radio. You got space? Be a host at BK's. Let that room, condo unit, resort, hotel, or event space bring in profit for you. Have those rented out for a short-term vacation or long-term stay. Earn while offering your space to be someone's home away from home or an area to make new memories. Only at BK's. Log on to bks.ph. Now, after this pandemic, let's support the Filipino community. Buy local, visit local, go local. Kabayan, nahuhomesick ka ba? I-download na ang aming mobile app at mag-enjoy sa mga kantang tatak Pinoy and feel like you're home. The V81 Radio mobile app, available in the App Store and Google Play Store. V81 Radio mobile app, free now, free forever. Balikan na natin ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
New All Pinoy Alternative Music.
Only here on V81 Radio, South Manila.
Okay, we have
Ayan.
the two announcements on board before we recap this program. So the first poster that will show is actually an announcement. NAPALM and V81 would like to promote the songs and compositions of all the bands out there, musicians and Pinoy artists. We can, if you send us your songs or your music to us on this email address or get in touch with us, we will be able to promote your songs in our or feature them in our program. Plus, we can even include them in one of the master list song playlist of V81 Radio Worldwide, which is available, of course, 24/7 via V81 mobile app when you download them, and it's for free.
Okay.
So second announcement is the one of our partners, Involution Corporation, is providing the audio and video solutions in the country for the past 10 years. And they are notable brands. They carry the big brands. So if you are a company or a group or an entity that requires audio and video solutions out there, please get in touch with Involution Corporation. I think they have a website, www.involutioncorp.com. And the Gmail is support@involution.com.ph and or sales@involution.com.ph. And there they have also their telephone numbers. Okay, so I think that's it. So we'll go back to everyone for our final word especially from Carlo and Kay. So Carlo and Kay, what is your final word before we say goodbye to, first we have to thank you for guesting us and Lynn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yun.
rin po. Thank you
Oo.
for having us, V81 Radio.
Okay. But anything you like to announce or any gigs that you are going to have soon or planning whatsoever?
Okay.
At
muna.
yan, Spotify po. Nina Virgin. You have songs in Spotify. Tapos the latest single is So Good, yung last na song na napakinggan nyo kanina.
Alam ko
So,
nag-jam kayo, 'di ba? Na parang Facebook Live. Meron ba kayong upcoming na gano'n, jam session?
Plano
we'll
nga
try.
namin na magkaroon kami ng one song a month na bago.
Okay.
Magre-release kami ng gano'n.
Hmm.
At saka po, puntahan niyo po yung studio namin sa LB Square, Los Baños, Laguna. Malapit na po kami mag-upgrade po kami as a recording studio kasi band rehearsal pa lang po. Recording studio soon. Pagkatapos po ng pandemic ay maglalagay na po kami ng mga equipment para
Okay.
as soon as possible
Ayos.
pwede na mag-record.
Okay. Maganda yan.
Mura lang.
Okay.
Okay,
Sige. Sinong kakontakin nila for the recording? Meron ko bang Carlo? May contact, baka may contact number ka dyan for rehearsal?
Sa band rehearsal studio po, i-PM nyo na lang po ako, Jose Carlo Frio, o kaya
Jose Carlo
Nina
Frio.
Virgin Band Studio.
Sa Facebook?
Sa Facebook, Nina Virgin Band Studio. Lagi po kaming open 24 hours.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Charlie.
So, any final words, Pards, before we up?
Yun, siguro. So, thank you, Carlo. Thank you, Kay, to the rest of the band, Nina Virgin. So, hopefully, in the future, pag meron kayong bagong music, feel free to, text me or message me para, just in case, pwede natin ma-feature ulit for new music or baka pwede natin promote yung rehearsal studio or yung recording studio. And to all other bands na nakikinig ngayon, if you have an original song or na pwede gusto niyo i-promote, you can send it to us, videos, para makapag-usap tayo or ma-feature natin yung music niyo yun, to a wider audience through NAPALM Radio. Yan.
Okay. So before I make my final word, I just like to acknowledge some of our live comments coming from, of course, Gracie, Caroli, our friends from V81, and Mr. Francis Relota giving us some inputs on, the WXP and how the music scenes of the new wave music affect, starting off from the 70s, going down to the 80s and so forth. So, final word is, this program is, of course, brought to us by the grace of God that we know. And in the stage called life, we are all performers. So some were made for limelight, while others are meant to watch and appreciate them. So let us all join and support our Filipino artists. They are our heritage and our legacy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Your ultimate source for Pinoy alternative music. All new, all the time. Hosted by technopreneur Charlie Diaz. Together with alternative music disciple Pards Moro. This is your new All Pinoy alternative music. New All Pinoy alternative music. Sundays at 1 p.m. Only here on V81 Radio, South Manila. Tunog Pinoy, Tatak Pinoy.
The future of radio.
This is your all hits, all Pinoy internet radio station. This is V81 Radio Worldwide.
Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man, ito'y mapapakinggan. Radio